Hey everyone, the Jose Freely back again. This is 366 days of cards. And of course, I've got a deck review for today. And today, it's this Grimaud Death deck, whatever it's called. The front of the box says Grimaud Casino Quality. And there's a little club in here. Oops, you can't see that, but that's what it says, Grimaud Casino Quality. Bottom, 54 cards is the way, playing cards. And then you got a spade pip, just like on the other Grimaud decks, except it's got a skull in it. And you got some skulls here on the bottom, the leaves, and then you got the playing cards. And blood spatter, of course. This side, 54 playing cards, made in France with blood spatter. The other side, 0 to 54 cards, fabrique en France. 54 cards, I think that's how you say it in French. Or maybe that's more Portuguese, I'm not really sure. But you also get blood spatter. Top, again, the 54 playing cards, casino quality, made in France, and blood splatter. And the bottom is exactly the same. The back, it's got that skull with blood splatter. It says Death Game. It tells you the backhand cards and a couple of faces. There's a barcode, and there's some more information which I won't get into. And on the flap it says Grimaud. Oh crap. Sorry about that. I'm like dropping cards everywhere. So this is what you get basically. Here's the back design. I'll show you that first. It's got black borders and a white back basically. It's got that spade pip with a skull on it. It's got basically like leaves and stuff around it. Skulls on the bottom with the 4 cards, and it says Grimaud. And it is obviously a one-way back design. And pretty bad one, but I can tolerate it a little bit more than the one on the Dose deck. That one is just kind of ridiculous. And plus, this is like the only Grimaud deck that is like custom. Oh crap. And it's a completely custom deck. You don't see that too often that I know of with any companies in Europe, like Anglos, Piatniks, Modianos, Down Negros, Grimauds. You don't usually see custom cards from those companies. It's just their standard poker cards. But basically, here's the faces. All the cards are custom pips and indices. They got 4 indices, as you can see. And on the pips, there's skulls. And the pips also remind you a lot of the ones in the Tragic Royalty deck, Bicycle. And there's again another one of skulls. Diamonds also have skulls. Might be a little bit hard for you to tell, but this one should be easy. So it's pretty interesting, as you can see. Court cards, again, they're pretty much standard bicycles. They got a silver color to them, almost metallic, but I'm not sure if it is. But they're basically standard bicycles, court cards, even though it's not a bicycle deck. And again, the pips are custom. There's another one for you. The aces are all custom as well. Here's your ace of clubs. It's got wings on it. It looks like, there's a bird behind it, but it looks like the bird's head exploded. Literally, it looks like it exploded. The jokers are the same as what we've seen on other decks. It says the Zonly Joker, and it's got those poker chips in the corners. The only difference is, and he's even got the playing cards and everything, the only difference is he's got a skull for a head, or a face. So that's kind of cool. The Ace of Hearts, red, looks almost hand-colored. It's got blood spatter on it, it's got a skull on it. And it's got some angels holding something up, I'm not really sure what. But that's pretty cool, I think. The Ace of Spades, of course. The spade pip with the skull on it. Some more skulls underneath it. And it says Grimaud, made in France on the bottom. Here's another joker. This one's got blue on it for the splatter and for the 4 corners. And there's one more. This one is red, as you can see. And the Ace of Diamonds, again, the skull on it. It looks like it's got rays of light behind it. And it's pretty interesting. And then that's it for the aces. And you can basically see all the cards are custom. It actually handles not too badly. The only downside is it's got black borders and white faces, so, and a one-way back, so not the greatest for magic or anything like that, but again, they probably weren't really designed for that. But they do handle pretty good. They do have a, I'm not sure what kind of finish it is, but it's similar to air cushion. Might be the same as that other deck, the Batiste. I'm not really sure, it doesn't say. But that's basically what you get. I'm not a huge fan of the back design, because it's a one-way back design. I mean, I like it's not a bad back design, but it's a one-way back design. Corners are tipping on these cards already, somewhat. And also because I'm not a fan of the black borders with white faces. But other than that, it's a pretty interesting deck. I'm glad I found it. I've never heard of it before, even though I've seen some Grimaud decks before. And I'm glad I got it. That's what I got for today's review. And I'll see you next time with more reviews.